This video will be of 3D Deathchase on the Sinclair Spectrum by Micro Mega. It's going to be a little bit different from my usual start because I have been asked to show how you load these games into the Spectrum by tape, so I'll show you the basics of how that works. Tape recorder, Spectrum, obvious. Got a lead coming from the tape recorder from the earphone out to the in socket on the Spectrum. Tape in there, rewound and ready to go. And we then have to do, you can't just type words on the Spectrum, which is really, makes life very difficult. What I need to do is type load speech marks, but you can't do it that easily, it's all keywords. You have to do Cap Shift J, which puts load onto your screen, then symbol Shift P, P. And I'll show you how that looks on the screen. I'll delete those and do that again so you can see what it looks like. So, Cap Shift J does that. And then you've got to do symbol shift to do that. Okay, and we then hit enter on there, load on there, and wait and see what happens. This should be amusing. I'm assuming you can hear that. I'll just wait and let it bring up the loading screen just so you can see that. This will be quite a quick loading game because it's only 16K, but you imagine back in the day you had to sit through this for 10 minutes at a time. Yeah. Okay, I shall cut this here and edit in the game when that's loaded. Okay, that's loaded. So here we go. I've got a joystick plugged in. I hope I've got it in the right port. Here goes nothing. No, I've got it in the wrong port. That's annoying. Try and swap this over without crashing it. Okay. This is basically, it's like the scene from Return of the Jedi, where they're on those little speeder cycle things in the forest. It doesn't look like it yet. You're on a motorbike, you're driving or riding through a forest, and there are other bikes, you've got to shoot them and not crash into the trees. And that really is about it. There's a helicopter that flies around, you can shoot that. And the further into the game you get, the more trees you get. Very, very simplistic, but very compelling. When you get more trees, you have aftertouch on your little gun thing as well, which is handy. Oh, and there's a tank. I remember when this came out, I was really impressed with it. Any kind of 3D effect on the Spectrum is impressive. You know, they are very far from being a powerful computer. They're totally weedy. So this, the way the trees come towards you, get bigger, and, you know, at a good speed, it's quite a feat for the Spectrum. I remember sitting playing this on a friend's Spectrum, because I didn't have a Spectrum as a kid. I wanted one, couldn't afford one. Yeah, we sat and played this for ages. And it still stands up well now. I mean, obviously by modern gaming standards the graphics are rubbish, but that's completely missing the point. It is very, very compelling. Oh, you see, you think you see a gap and then it just closes. And I don't know, is that your perception is wrong, or is it, I think the gap narrows. I think the game maybe cheats a bit, like, you just want to get that shot on the other guy and you end up taking chances. Like these two trees, I should be able to get between them, but it gets frantic. But this is all there is. There are no bonus rounds, no boss stages, no variation whatsoever apart from night and day and how many trees you get. And oh god, eventually you just get too many trees and you don't stand a chance. But I defy anyone to play this and not have fun. I can't remember what they called the Spectrum in America, because I know it wasn't big over there. A lot of American retro gamers may be largely unaware of it. It was sold as a Timex, Sinclair Timex something or other. It had a number, 2000 something or other. They sold the ZX81 over there as well, and it was a different number. I think maybe that was the Sinclair Timex 1000. I think this was the 2000 something or other. Don't remember. But seriously, if you've got a Spectrum or like foreign derivative of it, 3D Deathchase. Oh, you're not going to be able to see that, are you? No. 3D Deathchase by Micromega, programmed by, well, it's got his name up there, Mervyn Estcourt in 1983. Fantastic game. So this and videos of other retro games in my collection and a video of my console and computer collection can be found on my YouTube channel. If you're already on my website, well, you'll be able to see all of that already. If you're on YouTube, there's a link on this page and on my channel to my website, retrogamingcollector.com. Take a look at that if you've got nothing better to do. Thank you for watching.